Hey guys, it's Brooke from Flirty Girl. Thanks for joining me again. I'm so excited that we're doing this. It's just killer. It's awesome. I love it. We're on number 2. I can't even believe it. Today, I'm going to debunk another myth about me and relate it to you because it's relevant. And you're going to see where I'm going with this. So one of the things that people ask me a lot or have a misconception about me a lot, in addition to what I talked about last week, which is that I am so not having sex every day, is that the sex I am having must be freaky. Like I must be a freak. I must have a swing in my bedroom. Like it must just be nuts. No, that's not true. We do not play any BDSM. We don't do anything with pain. We have fairly vanilla sex. I just use a lot of sex toys. It's very hard for me to actually think about the time when I'm not using sex toys. Actually, we did that very recently, and through no fault of his own, it took me a long time to finish. I just really like sex toys. I think they're effective. They help me orgasm. They help Lumberjack and I connect during sex, which really is the point. I love them. So if using sex toys makes me a freak, then I guess I'm a freak. But I honestly think on the scale, like you guys would be really blown away by how vanilla my sex is. And I'm saying that because the other thing I get a lot from people is that like, oh, I can't be doing what you're doing something crazy over here and that's not me and I don't do that and my husband's not going to be up for that and that doesn't apply to me. And I'm sorry, but I call bullshit on that. I really, really do. And here's why. I might be an adventurous spirit. I always like trying new things. So maybe for me, the introduction of a sex toy is not that strange. I appreciate that for other people, it might be like a really big jump. I get that. But part of what I want you to understand and part of why I'm doing these videos and part of, why I started Flirty Girl is because I'm just like you. I'm a mom of 2 little crazy kids and I have a marriage that's great some days and not so great other days. And some days I look awesome and some days I look like crap. And I'm at the bus stop in my pajamas and sometimes I'm at pickup, still in my pajamas. Like, I'm just like you. So nothing that I talk about or nothing that I promote or blog about or sell should feel out of the realm for you. They might not all be your cup of tea. That's totally okay. But anything I present to you, you have to feel like, she's not in this crazy world over here. Maybe I should think about that. You've got to find me. I found out what works for me. I found out where my comfort zone is. I feel like using toys and wearing really sexy lingerie makes me feel a little bit naughty, and I like that. And I get off on that. That's cool. I'm really happy there. I like to keep trying things. I wrote a whole post about a sex bucket lists, and you might be really surprised at some of the stuff I have not done, like have sex on a beach. I didn't actually get to do that this vacation, and I was so mad about it. I know everybody told me you're gonna get sand up your ass, and I was like, I really want sand up my ass. I want to try. I never did, but I think you have to sit down and think to yourself, what do I want to try? Because sex should be fun. It should not be rote. If what you're doing is working, that's great. But I would urge you to think about trying different things. It might be a toy. Might be a new position. Might be asking for more foreplay. Women need a ton of foreplay. The clitoris needs at least 20 to 30 minutes of stimulation versus a guy's penis, which really only needs 5. I mean, don't quote me on that, but the research is pretty clear that we need a ton more stimulation, a ton more time being stimulated than men do. So maybe you need more foreplay, ask for it. I have a partner that is willing to try stuff with me. Maybe you do too, and that's great. And if you have a partner that's sign me up, then that's great. And you should start exploring that. If you have a partner that is resistant, If you have a partner that is turned off by adding in additional elements, you need to have a conversation about that. What works for me, what works for your friend, it doesn't work for you necessarily, but figure it out. Like if your husband is like, no toys, that is not coming in my bedroom, like full stop, that threatens my manhood or whatever, think about what else would help you, have better sex. Like I said, the foreplay thing, or, honey, do you like it when I wear lingerie? Or do you think, what about trying it this way or with the lights on? Or, there are a lot of different things. It doesn't just have to be toys. But the point is that I don't want you to think that I'm doing something crazy over here and there's no way that you're going to get from here to here. That's not true. I think we can all be together. And it's just a matter of figuring out what it is that turns you on. And being brave enough to ask for it. Because I think that a lot of times we're not brave enough to do that. And we need to be, because we deserve it. We deserve so much. They orgasm every single time. Why is that fair? You should be orgasming too. So I think that's what I had to say this week. I hope it helps. I hope maybe you're more willing to try something. Like pick one thing this week, right? Like pick one thing that's interesting to you, that might turn you on, and go to your partner and talk to him about it. Say, do you want to try this? Do it on Friday night, do a date night around it, do it. It doesn't matter when you do it, but try it. And then let me know what happens. My guess is you're going to have a good time. And even if you don't, hopefully it will bring you two together. Like I had an anal sex fail with Lumberjack, like major. Like I wanted to try it so badly. Oh man, it was such a fail. It wasn't even funny how big a fail that was. But you know what? We got so much closer because it did fail and we laughed and it was awesome, So you never know what's going to happen. I urge you to try. Really do. It's part of being a flirty girl. Gotta just try stuff and not be scared. And always ask me questions. Okay? So I'll see y'all next week. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend, which is why I threw in the y'all. And that's it. I love you guys. Have a great week, okay? Mwah!